What it was, what it do. It's your boy King M back again with another one. So this time it's a hot topic. I know I'm coming with these all day today. I feel something in me. So the hot topic is Ksoo from ATK just got the L boogie. You feel me? I don't know if he just got found guilty, but I'm just getting the news that he just caught. They found him and his homeboy Scotty, ATK Scotty. They just found both of them guilty of first-degree murder, which carries a life sentences in Florida. And we're gonna talk about it. Also, that his father took the stand on him. So I got a clip right here I'm gonna play for y'all, which is coming from Hip Hop Daily. So I wanna shout them out too. If you ain't subscribed to them yet, go ahead over there and body slam that subscribe button, cause them boys over there, they working hard, man. They giving you updates on everything that's crucial in the hip hop community and more. So let's play this. So I'll talk about it after.
ksoo might be the biggest crash out in the history of the rap game. And today we're breaking down how he got cooked in his trial and will never be coming home again.
Now I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy, you feel me, because his father took the stand on him to get out of his shit. You feel me? And I feel like that's one of the reasons why I left the streets alone. Because niggas snitching. And people not built to do that. People not built to do their time. You feel me? It's like you really not, like they say, if you're going to do the crime, do the time. People really ain't built to do these crimes. Because they not built to do the time. They do this shit and think they going to get away with it. And when they don't get away with it, they looking crazy like...
He's bringing his stuff inside and stuff.
Hold on, my bad. My wife just saying something to me. I'm doing a video. What's up? So, yeah, check this out.
The opening statement started with the prosecutor breaking down the war in Jacksonville for the jury.
The 6 Block and ATK are rivals. They don't like each other. They hate each other. And one of the
Hold up, and this boy is a goon for real. I want you to see, like, he in court. Watch him shake his head because he know his life is over.
The opening statement started with the prosecutor breaking down the war in Jacksonville for the jury.
The 6 Block and ATK are rivals. They don't like each other. They hate each other. And one of the traditions of both groups is producing rap music, drill rap, diss songs that make fun of or talk disrespectfully about members of their ops, the other group.
Drill fans know that Young and Ace and Fulio went to war and tore up the streets, but the lawyer broke it down piece by piece and told him that ksoo murdered Lil Buck for get back. 1 year after ksoo's brother Boss Goon got killed, ksoo and his cousin Scotty went sliding on the ops on the anniversary of ksoo's brother's death. That's when they spotted Lil Buck. When Lil Buck went to his whip, ksoo popped out and shot him till he fell down. Then, while Lil Buck was bleeding on the pavement, ksoo stood over him and shot Lil Buck in the...
That boy look crazy, don't he? You know what I'm saying? And I know during this time frame, he never would have thought like, yeah, I'm going down. You feel me? I don't care who you is. You is not trying to do no life in jail. You feel me? If you know for a fact that if you get caught, you going down, you ain't trying to do that. You feel me? I don't give a fuck how tough you act or whatever. You ain't nobody. Like, that's insanity at its greatest.
Yeah. And to make sure the jury knew how brutal the situation really was, the prosecutor described how Lil Buck's teeth and brains were splattered all over the parking lot.
Slashing open his flesh. Hot metal ripping through his muscles. Hot metal blowing open his skull. Flesh, gray matter, even teeth were sent flying through the air.
There are a lot of insane parts of the ksoo trial. But one of the craziest things is when the lawyer brought up what ksoo told an op right before he pulled the trigger on Lil Buck. When ksoo and Scotty saw Lil Buck park his whip and go into a building, they waited for him to come out. And while they were waiting, ksoo FaceTimed one of Lil Buck's homies and told him, "We got your boy slipping." Then a few minutes later, ksoo hopped out and left Lil Buck's brains on the ground.
Using Instagram on his phone, he contacts Raekwon Howard. Raekwon Howard, who is affiliated with 6 Block. Drops. Tells him, "Got one of your boys slipping." getting ready to take somebody out, but doesn't say who.
The defense team opened up while trying to make the witness sound sketchy.
You're going to hear from Barbara Buckley, and I'll tell you up front, I think you'll like her. She's feisty. No one pulls anything over her eyes. And she's going to walk in and she's going to honestly talk to you about that morning.
Ksoo's homie Dominique Barner and his own dad Blue flipped on him, but the defense didn't want the jury to believe anything they said. Ksoo crashed out in public in front of a bunch of cameras, and he got caught running around with the gun he used to kill Lil Buck with. The defense tried to argue that Ksoo was way bigger than the dude on the cameras, but Ksoo had photos all over social media that proved he fit the description of the shooter.
It's crazy. And man, his father and one of his homeboys. That's 2 people testifying on you. That's crazy.
After Ksoo killed Lil Buck, he hopped in a whip with Scotty and Dominique Barner, and they took off with the cops right behind them. They ended up crashing the whip, and that's when Ksoo split off from them. He ran through some woods and ended up in another neighborhood, and that's when someone spotted him popping out of the woods and getting picked up by a woman while the police sirens were going off everywhere.
A car approaching us, right, coming the way we were sitting.
What was significant about the car?
It was a lady driving, holding a cell phone. She looked lost, like she was looking for something.
Ksoo had called a woman named Natalie to come pick him up, and her testimony on the stand helped the prosecutors make their final decision. The defense tried to argue that Ksoo wasn't the dude who popped out of the woods, but Natalie confirmed that Ksoo came out of the woods, and that's when she picked him up.
Where did you have to go to pick Hakeem up?
Up Arlington Expressway and some apartments.
And how did you know where to go?
I believe Kareem said it, or I don't know if there was a thing on his phone with a map. That I cannot remember.
Natalie definitely didn't help Ksoo's case, but one of the biggest witnesses was his home.
I ain't gonna lie, that chick, Natalie, fucking white girl, no, nothing against them, but I'm saying, like, this is some fucking murder, like, M1 shit, like, bro, you ain't supposed to have nobody, you know what I'm saying, involved in this shit, except straight goons, you feel me, like, she looked like she was gonna sell something. Yo, crazy, like, niggas don't think. You call some white lady to come pick you up after you just whack somebody. And she don't even know where she at.
Meet Dominique Barner. Dominique Barner helped Scotty break into a house and kidnap a woman
Crazy,
after
right?
they crashed the whip. And he was facing some crazy charges.
See, my
Even
wife
after he
shaking her
pleaded
head.
guilty and agreed to testify, Dominique Barner was still facing 20 years in prison. Dominique confirmed that ATK was a gang and that Ksoo and Scotty both repped the set.
Are you familiar with a local rap group called ATK?
Yes, sir.
Was Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem, part of ATK?
And then this dude right here, he telling, so now he can't go nowhere in the jail. He gonna have to go to PC. You feel me? That little squad, Young and Ace they known in that city. You feel me? So this is what come with the street life. You feel me? For all you young kids that's watching this, I'm not glorifying it. We do not promote violence or doing anything illegal. No crimes. We just trying to do this for educational purposes, so people can be aware that you could end up in this position if you thinking that this is where it's at. You thinking that this lifestyle is what you want. You know, this would come with it. You feel me? When you don't realize, like, all right, because everybody come to that point, like, all right, I could get out this shit or I could stay in it. This is what happens when you take that blue pill. The red pill is get out, blue pill is stay in it. He took the blue pill, and this is what happened.
Yes, sir.
What about
All
Hakeem
these
Robinson?
niggas took the blue pill.
Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
Oregon Williams?
Yes, sir.
Then Dominique testified about all the diss tracks and the real violence that was going on in the streets. According to Dominique, Lil Buck dropped a diss track on Ksoo's brother Boss Goon, and that's why Ksoo wanted to take him out.
If you know, what does the lyric "smoking on Willie" mean?
You smoking on a dead person.
Is that a good thing?
What's a bad thing?
Was, excuse me, Abdul Robinson Jr., Kareem, aware of this song?
Yes, sir.
What about Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, sir.
Were they upset over that song?
Yes, sir.
Dominique Barner actually DM'd Lil Buck after the track dropped and told him to stop dissing. And then Dominique looked up Lil Buck's address and found out what kind of whip he was driving. Dominique, Ksoo, and Scotty pulled up to the apartment building where Lil Buck lived.
Yeah.
But the reason they didn't kill him immediately is because Lil Buck went on vacation and wasn't in the city.
Once you found out where Charles McCormick lived in December of 2019, why wasn't he killed right away?
Because he took a vacation.
Charles took a vacation?
Yeah.
They found out that Lil Buck was back from vacation, and that's
I'll
when
let you know when I
Dominique,
can think. I
Ksoo,
can't
and
think
Scotty
right
went
now.
sliding again. They drove to Lil Buck's crib and waited for hours till he came outside. Then they followed him when he drove off. When Lil Buck got to the shopping mall and went inside the building, Ksoo, Scotty, and Dominique sat in the whip and waited. Dominique confirmed that's when ksoo FaceTimed one of their ops and let them know they caught one of their homies lacking. Then ksoo popped out and ran Lil Buck down.
What? Johnny who?
After they crashed their whip and took off running, Dominique and Scotty broke into a woman's house and started looking for different clothes they could change into and wait for the situation to cool down. They didn't know a woman was inside the crib though, and when she came in and told them they had to leave, Dominique and Scotty choked her and held her hostage so she couldn't scream for help. Then Scotty made some calls, and ksoo's dad Blue is the one who came through and picked him up. One of the craziest parts of the whole story is that ksoo's dad Blue ended up flipping on his son and taking a stand against him. Blue was facing charges in some other cases, but he thought testifying against ksoo would help him get less time. The prosecutors are trying to prove that the Lil Buck hit was get back for ksoo's brother Boss Goon, and that ksoo's dad Blue was there when Boss Goon got killed. Blue was driving the whip when some shooters rolled up and aired it out, and Blue testified about holding Boss Goon's hand while he died in the car.
As I was driving, I could, hear I could hear Willie making this guggling noise, and I hold his hand while I was driving. Because I didn't.
So it's this how his father connected to it. And I didn't know that till just now. He was driving the car. I'm trying to figure out how the hell was he driving? Like, was he a part of this hit? Was he doing Uber? Like, what happened? Because that's crazy. Like, you went on a mission with your father. That's wild. I ain't gonna lie. That's some South Central shit for real right there. That's crazy, man. What y'all think? Y'all, if you know what happened, put it in the comment section. Please tap in on this. Like, we all need to talk about this together, because I want some answers to this.
I want him to die. I feel like he died alone.
Blue's other son, Abdul Robinson Jr., was also in the car when his brother Boss Goon got killed. He's also facing a murder charge for Lil Buck, but his trial is going to be separate, and Blue's probably going to testify in that case too. Blue testified that Lil Buck was affiliated with 6 Block and had beef with ksoo and everyone else in ATK. After Blue picked up Scotty and Dominique Barner from the house they broke into, he drove them behind Burger King so they could burn the clothes they wore on the hit. Dominique and Scotty told Blue what happened, and he decided to help him out a little bit so they could get away with it. But after Blue got booked and was facing charges, he flipped completely and admitted in court that ksoo was the one who pulled the trigger on Lil Buck. And then he started working as a confidential informant for the cops.
Hold up.
Blue
I'm sorry, I got one back a little bit.
Fill in nigga. Then go get my toes done. Then go get my toes done. Those are his words that he attached to a video.
When the trial was over, everyone knew that ksoo and Scotty were cooked. The defense didn't really have anything to fight back against all the evidence. So ksoo and Scotty both went down for murder, and ksoo's reaction is going up on social media. Then after it was all over, ksoo posted a story on IG and tried to say that the jury was against them because they were all white, and so was the judge. ksoo crashed out and got flipped on by everybody. And there was almost no way he...
And that right there, that's why, a big reason why I left that street shit alone, because I know, like, as a black man, you already got that one strike against you. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you go in that courtroom, them people not playing. You feel me? You're not going in there with no hood niggas that's going to, like, try to understand. You going in there with some white collar, most likely Caucasians that never been in the streets, don't even know what yo mean. You feel me? They looking at it like, you are a menace to society. We got to get you out of here. It ain't no second chances. You can't be reformed. You feel me? And you know the judge, probably some old white man, you feel me? No, nothing against, you feel me? But yeah, that's that shit. Them motherfuckers, they living in the old school days, you feel me? They don't understand how we live. You gotta get that. They don't come where we come from.
It's gonna beat the trial. The cops had DNA, videos, witnesses, and ksoo's own self-snitching to use against him. And now he's facing life in prison. And what makes the situation even worse is that ksoo is still going to have to fight the Lil Bibby case. So even if he appealed the Lil Buck conviction and won, there's a good chance he's going to catch another life sentence for allegedly killing Lil Bibby. ksoo self-snitched a lot about Lil Buck, but it was nothing.
Damn. I ain't know he ain't... I thought this was for Bibby. Yeah, that boy cooked.
Compared to what he did after he allegedly killed Lil Bibby. ksoo gets a sentence handed down for the Lil Buck case in September 2025. And after that, he's got a whole new murder trial to worry about. Everyone thought the war in Jacksonville was gonna...
Alright, y'all. So y'all got it first from me. I apologize about the camera intermission. My wife is doing the most, so she keeps messing. messed it up. But yeah.
Thought I was doing something good.
That shit is wild. Like, that boy, I feel bad for him, man, because I know he never thought that it would go this way. I really don't think he ever saw it going this way, because them boys was professionals with their hits. You feel me? They had people ready to pick them up. I'm saying he had designated spots. They was gonna burn the clothes. You know what I mean? They had all that. You feel me? Like, they was definitely on their hitman shit. You know what I'm saying? And shit caught up with them. You feel me? It's only a matter of time before you get burnt playing with fire. That's just how it go. You know? It's like if you're doing drugs and doing dope, it's only a matter of time for you OD and to kill you or bust your heart or whatever. You feel me? But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, tell a friend and tell a friend. Cause we definitely trying to get to that 100 mark. I mean, I ain't even worrying about the 50 piece, cause I know that's right around the corner. I literally see that, but that 100 mark, that's down the road. So I'm trying to get enough gas. Y'all give me some enough gas and we can get down there. You feel me? But other than that, until the next time, I'm out.